The world of football is constantly spinning, but one truth remains absolute. When Thibaut Courtois stands between the posts, the laws of gravity and probability seem to shift. He is not just a goalkeeper, he is a force of nature, a 6'7" enigma who casts a shadow over the penalty box, instilling a unique kind of dread in the minds of the world's elite forwards. There is a magnificent calm to the Belgian international, an aura that makes the impossible feel routine. He doesn't simply block shots, he eradicates opportunities. He doesn't just prevent goals, he defies the logical conclusion of an attacking play. Since his monumental arrival at the Santiago Bernabéu in 2018, Courtois hasn't just replaced a legend, he has fundamentally redefined the modern role of the Real Madrid goalkeeper. His consistency is staggering. Looking across his first 300 appearances for the club, his percentage of clean sheets is higher than any other shot stopper in the history of this demanding institution. This isn't just a purple patch of form. This is a relentless, sustained level of dominance. Courtois is the man who single-handedly altered the narrative of the 2022 Champions League final. The match against Liverpool in Paris wasn't a team victory, it was a goalkeeping coronation. He delivered a masterclass so profound, it's spoken of in hushed, reverent tones. In that defining game, he executed 9 saves, each one more crucial than the last, pushing the boundaries of what the position is capable of. It was a legendary performance, an almost spiritual intervention that culminated in him lifting the 2022 trophy. That night, he transcended mere sportsmanship and cemented his place as arguably the most clutch performer football has ever witnessed. Yet, despite these moments of sheer heroism, there is a strange reality. The world is getting accustomed to his greatness. Even in recent high-stakes matches, like the clashes against the top teams in the Premier League, Courtois continues to produce performances that deserve front-page headlines but often receive only quiet acknowledgement. The rocket from Mohamed Salah he turned away. The low-driven effort from Alexis Mac Allister he swallowed. The bullet header from Virgil van Dijk he stopped cold. These are the hallmarks of a phenomenon. Every stretched dive, every commanding interception, every fingertip deflection is a reminder that Courtois is a 1.99-meter wall of perfect reflexes, positioning, and premonition. In an era where many clubs seek out goalkeepers who prioritize ball-playing ability, Courtois stands apart as the pure shot stopper, the ultimate guardian. He is the rock upon which high-pressure attacks inevitably shatter. Even when the team in front of him falters, he remains the last defiant line, the eternal constant. What we are seeing isn't just great goalkeeping, it is generational. When Thibaut Courtois takes his place on the pitch, one truth prevails. Goals are optional. Miracles are mandatory. While the Paris final remains his most iconic night, the full story of that legendary run is told in the preceding rounds. Just weeks before, in the dramatic semi-final clash against Manchester City at the Santiago Bernabéu, everyone remembers the famous comeback, the quick-fire double from Rodrigo, and the decisive penalty from Karim Benzema. But none of it would have happened without Courtois keeping the flickering flame of hope alive. He produced stunning saves against Riyad Mahrez and Phil Foden, standing firm when the City attack threatened to suffocate Madrid completely. He was the silent guardian who made the miracle possible. Go back a little further to the quarterfinal against his former club, Chelsea. Returning to Stamford Bridge, he was greeted by jeers from the home crowd. His response was typical of a champion. He denied a powerful strike from Reece James, and even more unbelievably, pulled off an acrobatic save from Cesar Azpilicueta. His commanding presence, reflexes, and calm control that night were just as decisive as Benzema's sensational hat-trick. When analysts recount that Champions League triumph, they talk of destiny, goals, and incredible comebacks. But the true, unavoidable conclusion is this: without Courtois, Real Madrid does not lift the trophy. He was, if not more, then certainly just as decisive as the center forward. In every great Los Blancos night, when Courtois appears, the opposition's momentum changes. These career-defining performances have rightfully forged his legendary status. His consistency, his unshakable calm, and his ability to rise highest on the grandest stage have earned him the game's highest individual accolades. He was named the best FIFA goalkeeper in 2018, secured the prestigious Yashin Trophy in 2022, and has collected multiple Ricardo Zamora trophies for being the best goalkeeper in La Liga. What truly sets Thibaut Courtois apart is his perfect, almost scientific combination of physique, intelligence, and pure technique. It's not just his height and wingspan, it's the way he deploys them. If you love the beautiful game, stick with us. Subscribe and see all our future football videos. His greatest technical advantage is his mastery in one-on-one scenarios. Nearly 2 meters tall, he moves with the deceptive agility of a lightweight. His reflexes are instantaneous, and his ability to read a striker's body language makes him almost unbeatable. He never dives prematurely or randomly. Instead, he waits, analyzes the angle, and reacts with surgical precision. Another overlooked aspect of his game is his command of the aerial space. Few goalkeepers dominate their 18-yard box like Courtois. He steps out aggressively to intercept long balls, cutting passing lanes and preventing counterattacks before they can even be fully launched. This decisiveness transforms him into an extension of his central defense, a secondary wall that starts well outside the 6-yard box. He rarely punches the ball, preferring to catch, control, and instantly restart play. Against any team that relies on target men or set pieces, he is virtually unstoppable. The key to his technique is his deep understanding of angles and positioning. When an attacker breaks through, he instantly calculates the optimal standing position, never rushing out blindly, but holding his ground to maximize his frame and force the opponent into a difficult decision. This same composure makes him lethal in penalty situations, where his saving record speaks volumes. Even with his massive size, he executes his movements with grace. He dives low with astonishing precision, reacts high with effortless ease, turning goalkeeping into an art of calculation and sheer courage. Qualities few in modern football can match. The defining technical virtue that sets him apart from all peers is his reaction to both short and long-range shots. Take the iconic Salah save in the Champions League final. The Egyptian unleashed a vicious shot at a tricky mid-height. Courtois took 2 fractional steps to perfectly adjust his body, kept his balance, opened his massive frame, and reacted in a split second to parry the ball away. It was pure instinct elevated by perfect positioning. Similarly, look at the one-on-one against Kevin De Bruyne. A thunderous strike blocked from close range. The way he closes the angle and holds his arms wide makes picking a corner impossible for even the most clinical forward. In fact, his signature technique, spreading those massive arms and legs wide, has denied countless goals in moments where the ball, according to physics, should have already hit the back of the net. He combines timing and power to simply shut down the goal. Despite his height, he also dives low with incredible agility, as shown by his fantastic denial of a volley in the Club World Cup. Even the biggest strikers in the game, like Erling Haaland, who punishes nearly every other keeper he faces, have been repeatedly frustrated by Courtois' reach and reflexes. And even the great Lionel Messi has seen the Belgian giant stand tall from the penalty spot. He also possesses a rare, often unnoticed skill, the masterful use of his lower body. Courtois deploys his legs like a sturdy wall, blocking shots with his knees or feet, as he did against Jack Grealish and again against Salah in the UCL Final. His explosive leg power allows him to suddenly shift direction and defy logic on shots destined for the wrong side of the net. And that is the essential truth of Courtois. There are hundreds of saves just like these. Different moments, the same outcome. When he is in goal, every shot must be absolutely flawless, or it will be stopped. He is now rightfully written into the history books of Real Madrid, standing shoulder to shoulder with the club's greatest guardian, Iker Casillas. Every era of greatness is built on a reliable foundation between the posts. Casillas was the symbol of homegrown excellence, rising from the youth ranks to captain the club to glory. Courtois, arriving from outside, is the symbol of technical perfection and unmatched consistency. His list of honors now rivals Casillas at the club level, but it is his staggering record, reaching 119 clean sheets in only 300 games, a figure no other Madrid keeper has reached faster. That proves he is in a league of his own. We are watching a phenomenon, A goalkeeper who turns impossible saves into a daily habit, who has completely redefined calm under extreme pressure. Every time he steps onto the field, he reminds the world that greatness does not need to shout. It simply stops everything. There is a powerful poetry to Thibaut Courtois, a towering giant who doesn't need to roar, but instead lets his gloves tell the whole story. Every fingertip save, every desperate dive, every frustrated scream from a defeated striker is a new chapter in a legacy being etched in gold. Courtois is not just a player, he is a guardian of entire eras, a man who stands between glory and despair, and who single-handedly carried Real Madrid through nights where everything else seemed utterly lost. From Paris to Manchester, from the Bernabéu to Anfield, he has converted chaos into a controlled destiny. One day when the roar of the crowd eventually fades, people will remember him not just for the trophies he lifted, but for the miracles he performed. The moments when time seemed to slow down and only Courtois stood still. Because legends do not always score goals. Sometimes they save them.